Merry Vlogmas, day 21.
Yes, we're in the final stretch. It's how many days till Christmas?
3.
4.
3 till Christmas Eve, 4 till Christmas Day.
That's right. Please don't do that to me. Yeah, so 4 days left. So I've got 4 days left at work. You're not putting that tongue out again.
She is.
You do realise that a lady that watches this said we need to paint your tongue blue.
Yep.
So you look like a blue lizard.
No!
And give you lizard food.
No!
Yes, so Sofity, that's the reaction I got the other day when I read that comment to her. Okay, so let's get on with Mummy's advent calendars. Okay, this is my chocolate.
Need any help looking for it?
No.
So we're looking for number
see it.
21, Emily.
Oh, come on!
Another smooth caramel. We've been getting a lot of smooth caramels and salted caramel shells in this, and not a whole bunch of much else. So, yes.
I'm pretty sure there's some mistake.
Yeah, me too.
We'll, yes. So there's a couple of flavours we've only had the once, and with only 3 more doors to open, I'm beginning to wonder if I'm going to even ever get one of those lovely Gianduja ganaches. Is that what it's called? No, swirls. We haven't had any of these. I've only had one pecan bonbon that I can remember. I think I've only had one of these.
No, I think you've had 2 of them.
I've had a couple of these ones.
About 2 or 3.
I'm not sure about that one. I've had about 4 of these ones.
You've had one of these.
I've had
We
one
had
of those.
Had a big lot of these.
I've had, yes, I think this is
2
my
of
3rd or
these,
4th.
2 of these and 1 of these.
And I've only had one of these. So overall with this advent calendar, I haven't been impressed on the range that's in the box. Mainly because I would have expected there to be a fairer split between the flavours, at least 2 of each flavour. But yes. And the salted caramel shell is a little over salted for my taste. So yes, I'm not sure if I'll get this particular advent calendar next year. I might treat myself to another one. Okay, so on to my Clipper advent calendar tea. Catherine's going to be my helpful assistant.
Here it is.
Here it is, and this one is green tea and lemon, which is my favourite. I drink a cup of this every day, or almost every day. So this one is coming to work with me today, and it's going to be my morning cup of tea.
That smells good.
That smells good.
You want to taste some tea, herbal tea?
No.
No.
Never, ever.
Okay, so now I've about to start my
Here it is.
yarn advent, and if reports are correct, this one should be the icing sugar that I should have had the other day.
It's a bubble. A fancy
Bubble.
Yeah, so it's a bauble picture on the door, and yes, this is my icing sugar colour that I should have got on the,
Nice and squishy.
I think it was the 12th.
This is what we'll post to those.
So now I have this. Once I have finished my gift that I'm making for the girls' grandma, which I finished the body yesterday. So here's the body. It's going to be a little donkey. So I'll be working on the head tonight. Are you singing again?
No.
No, we're not getting any performances today. So yes, I'll work on that later today. It's not my turn to do bedtime, so... Oh crikey, she's singing, so I shall go now. Good evening. So it's now almost 8 o'clock on Monday. I'm trying to find someone to place my yarn ball where it's not going to fall over. Yes, almost 8 o'clock Monday evening, and I have been so busy today, and it's just been unbelievable at the bank. We've been so busy. I'm on a really weird angle. Let's just move you a little bit. Ooh. It's a little bit better. So I'm just working on the head now of the donkey. So I've done the dark grey muzzle, and now I'm on the lighter grey part of the face. So this has been fairly easy to do so far. I mean, amigurumi is the actual crochet part of them. I don't struggle with at all. It's the getting the level of stuffing right and the putting together. I don't know if any of you struggle with the putting together part of amigurumis. I like them when they turn out right, and I'm hoping this one does, because this is going to be a Christmas gift for my mum-in-law, who will be spending Christmas Day with us. She's part of our support bubble, so thankfully we are able to celebrate with her, because the UK has tightened. It was relaxing the rules for socialising over the Christmas period. It was going to ease up Wednesday and go back to regular rules about 5 days later, and it's now been tightened to just Christmas Day. And for the unlucky souls who are in tier 4 down in the southeast of the UK, they don't get to mix households at all unless they're in a support bubble. So that's quite sad, really. That's how it is, I suppose. Something that we're going to have to put up with for a little while longer, with the joy of COVID. So Simon's just putting the girls to bed. So Emily is hopefully already tucked in bed and staying in there. She fell asleep at Grandma's this afternoon, and that usually means that she's a bit tricky to get to bed in the evening. So our car is still poorly sick. We've managed to get it booked into a garage for the 4th of January, so we managed to get a large proportion of our groceries. Simon managed to coax it to the supermarket, and we just did a larger than usual shop to last us a couple of weeks. We probably looked like we were hoarding with everything that's going on at the moment, with Brexit and countries saying that they don't want us there anymore. Just mark my row off. So, but we weren't hoarding. We were genuinely trying to stock up to keep us going until we can have a car again. That would be lovely. But yeah, so not a lot happened at work today. I did save somebody some money from a scam. He was about to fall for one of these scams that come out of South Africa that claims they have £500,000 waiting in bank account, and all you have to do is send $320 to this account, and we will send $500,000 to you. And well, he wasn't best pleased when I said I wouldn't do the transfer. He thought I was robbing him of his $500,000. Wouldn't see much sense. But at the bank, we have to be very careful. There's so many scams out there at the moment. With COVID, it's increased. We've definitely seen an increase in reports of scams and people coming in and worried that they may be a victim of a scam. So obviously it's something that we've had to step up our training on and just being extra vigilant, really. See, with COVID and then Christmas, it all adds up to a perfect storm for somebody to fall for a scam. Unfortunately, it's something that does happen, and it's not pleasant to see when it has happened, and there's not a lot that you can do to help your customer get their money back. So anyway, I've been wittering on about fraud and things, and I'm a knitting and crochet podcast. So I really want to get this done. I got the right colour that I was missing at my Crochet Society advent calendar today when I got the limoncello, and I should have had icing sugar. So I've got icing sugar today when it should have been limoncello. So as soon as this is done, I plan on going like crazy to get caught up on that blanket and maybe get it finished by the weekend, so that I can start focusing on some of my other larger projects. I really want to get on with my Shapies cow. I really want to get on with that. And I'm making good progress with Emily's jumper. I've got it right here next to me, so I can actually show you my progress. And I'm really pleased with how it's going. I had to watch a couple of YouTube tutorials for Intarsia, but there it is. I have a unicorn muzzle coming through. And for those that you're not sure about Intarsia, this is how it looks on at the back. So instead of carrying the strands across the back of the work, you have to have several strands. So when I was down on this bit, I had to have a white bit here, a grey ball on the go for here, and then some more white here, and then back to the grey. So I had to essentially have 4 balls of yarn on the go at the same time. I'm really pleased with how it's come. I've got a few dodgy bits, so I don't know if any of you are experienced knitters that know what's happened here with the Intarsia. I'd be really appreciative if you could tell me how to stop that happening in the future. I'm sure it's just something tension. It's going to be something to do with the colour change, and it seems to only be happening on the knit row. The purl row is perfectly fine. It's the knit row that seems to have the issue. So yes, but I'm really pleased with how it's coming out. This for my first attempt at colour work, and I bought a knitting magazine the other day that has got the most beautiful Fair Isle jumper. I think I've actually got it. Is it in this one? Yes, this one. This one. It's got notes all over it because the yarn is quite expensive at £5 for a 50-gram ball. And bearing in mind that I would need, how many balls was it I need? Worked out I'd need 5, 8, 12, 15, 17 balls. That's a little bit out of my price range, but I have found Starcraft Aran. I might go for Starcraft Aran for that one, which is that has a really large colour range, which I can use for. I might even look at what colours are available on James C. Brett as well. It won't be in these colours. I can't seem to find anything that reflects these colours in the same brand. So I'm going to go for 5 similar colours of a different colourway, and yeah, unless I can find something with the sort of range of oranges and reds that I like. But it is just really pretty. I don't know if this might be a little bit too advanced for someone that hasn't done stranded colour work before. I might have to find a smaller project before I do start this one. But this is a goal, a 2021 goal. By the end of the year, I want to have made this jumper for myself. We shall see. But more about that on my podcast anyway. This isn't a podcast. I need to stop talking and get on with my crochet. And I might get the kettle on and have a cup of my Twinings sleep tea, which is really, really yummy. I don't know if it has any real effect on my sleep, but I do find I sleep deeper on a night that I've had it. That could just be all in my head, because I think I've had my sleep tea, so that will help. And it's got passion flower and chamomile and what's the other one? It's got vanilla. I think it's got vanilla in it. It is the tastiest tea. I would easily drink that all day once I've had my green tea and lemon in the mornings. So I will leave it there for today, and I will see you all again tomorrow. It'll be the 22nd. I can't believe I'm getting so close to the end. I honestly thought that I had a number in my head of my minimum views before I thought, is it really worth the effort? And it's blown me away. Just how many people have watched. I'm really, really thankful for those of you who take time out of your day to watch little old me doing all my rubbish stuff, boring life in the run up to Christmas. I know I don't have the most exciting of lives, and it's just been really nice. It's been really nice to share that with you. Although I don't think I'll do vlogs on a regular basis. It's a lot of work, and I don't want to bore you all. I maybe just little vlogs whenever we do anything interesting in the future. So anyway, enough of me rabbiting on, and I will wish you good night, and I'll see you